Hi, I'm Jack.shilley, and in today's episode I'm going to be showing you how to harvest your potato crops. Now mine have been growing for a fair old while now, and they've got all this lush green foliage. They've come into flower and some of the earlier flowers have finished, so I'm going to try and harvest them and see what's hiding in the soil below. Basically with containers it's a really simple process. Well, it's the same in the ground really. With the container what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut the foliage off first, then I'm going to tip the bag up and then sift through the soil and see if we've got any potatoes. In the ground you simply use a fork in the hill that you would have created in the earthing up process of your potatoes, and then lift them that way. Both really simple processes. So as I said, the first thing that I've got to do with these is to cut the foliage off. Once the foliage has been cut off and it's a bit more manageable, comes the fun part. You can tip your container or cut it, whatever you're going to do with it, literally upside down. And keep your fingers crossed that there are actually some potatoes in here somewhere. Well, I've done the first bag of 2, and if you can remember from my previous video, these were the Albert Bartlett rooster potatoes, and I mean, they're a little bit smaller than I thought, and I didn't have as many as I thought there was going to be. I mean, this is it from one bag. There were 3 seed potatoes in there, so not an awful great yield. That could be because it's either too early, or they haven't had the right feed, or the season just hasn't been very good, or there's just not really a heavy cropper in general. I'm quite happy with this, considering this is the first time I've grown them in sort of containers like these on the patio and tried to do anything properly with them. So this is not bad for the first go. I probably won't get Albert Bartlett the rooster potatoes again, purely because I'm not sure whether they're this size because of that, or because they're just not particularly heavy yielding. I don't know, so I probably won't get that type again. But okay, not too bad, but not brilliant either. That's all we've got time for in this week's episode. Really simple process of how to harvest your potatoes. Cut the foliage off so it's easier to get access to the bag itself. Tip the bag up, have a good sift through, use a sieve if you can, or your hands will do just fine, and see how many potatoes you got. I'd love to know how big your yield is, so if you've got a large potato yield, please post it in the comments below and share it with the other viewers on the channel. It'll be really interesting to see what other people have been getting. But yeah, as I said, that's all we've got time for. Don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss out on any of my future videos, and I'll see you next time.